Thank you. It's a great honor to be here tonight. The Oklahoma Hall of Fame, I believe, is the ultimate example of my long-held belief that Oklahoma's incredible story is not about places and events, but it's about our people. Our story, and I believe the Oklahoma story is the boldest and most exciting of all the states in the Union. But our story is not about the land run, even though land runs are unique in world history. Instead, our story is about those hardy people who, at the sound of a rifle, jumped off of slow-moving trains and on bicycles, on foot, on horseback, with a stake in hand looking for a new home. Our story is not about the Trail of Tears, even though that is unique in world history. It is about those hardy people who hewed for themselves a new home in the forests of Indian Territory. Our story is not about beautiful buildings, even though with the addition of the art, our state capitol, I believe, is one of the most beautiful public buildings in America now. But it's not about that building. It is about the people who have given their soul and their heart for many decades governing us. I have so many people to thank tonight. My life has been filled with mentors. My mother and father gave me a deep love for Oklahoma. They gave me a wonderful sense of giving back, of being a public servant. My dad was county commissioner for 40 years. I have so many other people to thank. There was a high school English teacher, Fanny Foster, who brought history alive in Broken Bow High School. I was a little town and had a long way to go, but history began to mean something to me in Miss Foster's class. And then when Lyle Bourne, the former congressman, David's father, he would play dominoes. By the way, he always won. But we would sit around his kitchen table, and he began telling me the stories of Churchill, his brushes with Roosevelt and Truman. And during those domino games, somehow struck a chord that I should preserve the stories of great Oklahomans. And I'm trying to do that. I'm so thankful for many of you in this room who I've written your stories. You opened your hearts and your boxes of pictures and all of your memorabilia. Thank you for allowing me to tell your story. At the top of my thank you list is my lovely and darling and wonderful wife, Shemaine. I love you. And I have wonderful children, Robert and his wife, Deborah, and then Amy and her husband, Brad, and little Cody. And then I have such wonderful other children. I have Natalie and her husband, Matt, and Lauren and Callie, and 3 energetic grandsons, Nathan, John, and Ridge. I'm so honored to be with you tonight. For years, I've written people's biography, and if they are a member of the Hall of Fame, I've written the words in there that in a certain year, so-and-so was inducted into the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, the highest honor that Oklahoma could give to one of its citizens. I thought I should never deserve that, but I'm humbled beyond words, and I thank all of you for this honor tonight. I pledge to you to hold the high standard of those who have come before me. Read the list there tonight of the people who have preceded us, classmates, in this great Hall of Fame. And so we have a high standard. So as we begin tonight, our year-long celebration of the centennial as the greatest state in the history of the world, my prayer is, God bless America and God bless the state of Oklahoma. Thank you very much.